The Ozarks Best Country, 102.9 The Z. Rob McBee in the studio with you. Got a special guest here today. I'm really excited that she's here. Her name's Kaitlyn. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, it's awesome. It's good to have you here. Been visiting with you guys for a while now and having some fun out doing the radio tour. I've listened to your songs. We're going to play a couple of them here in a few minutes. But what's probably been your coolest moment yet on stage? What is it?
Ooh. I think I want to say I was in Grand Junction, Colorado, and I performed the national anthem before Brad Paisley, and it was just an incredible thing because you have 50,000 people singing the national anthem back to you. Does thy star-spangled banner yet wave? I got chills. I actually cried after I got off stage because it was just such a magical moment, in my opinion. It was just wonderful.
You know, one of the things she's kind of holding back on, okay? This is what I kind of heard, all right? So she actually got to go on stage after Brad Paisley. So she kind of opened for Brad. I mean, Brad kind of opened for you, right? How cool was that?
No, I wouldn't say that. But, I'm a huge Brad Paisley fan. But yeah, it was crazy. I mean, he puts on a great show. Unfortunately, I didn't get to catch it all because I did perform after him on a different stage. But it was awesome. It really was.
Now, you started really young in the music business. Let's talk about that. Let's start what kind of got you started in the whole thing.
Well, I started singing at 7. My grandfather plays pretty much every instrument you can think of. I was surrounded by bluegrass music my whole life. And so I started singing in church, and I was this scared, petrified little girl trying, having my lyrics up to my face because I was just I didn't want anybody to see me, basically, and I eventually kind of grew out of that. But, I just started singing a lot of fairs and festivals, and people would see me there, and they would invite me to perform at their fairs and festivals, and so I became pretty busy as a 11, 12-year-old kid, and so I ended up actually getting homeschooled so I could do this pretty much full time. And I started traveling back and forth to Nashville, and I started writing songs, and here I am talking to you.
When we talk about your idols, and you and I were visiting, Martina McBride is one of your favorites.
I
What a
love her.
role model to have and to lead
She
it.
is. She's very graceful, and growing up, she was somebody that I totally admired because she's just such a great performer, but she's also, I've never met her, but I think she would be a really great person. Her songs mean a lot to me, and growing up, I think that really impacted the way that I kind of carry myself in a lot of ways.
Country music, with women especially now, with Dolly getting the big awards she just did, with everybody there, it's really kind of opened the door, and Martina was one of those leaders. We talked about Sarah Evans, we talked about Dolly, we talked about Reba, and now here you come, this young generation. Look at what's going on right now. You got Maren Morris, that right now is one of the hottest country music acts. Then you've got Kelsey Ballerini, you've got Cam, and now, you're fitting right into that groove. You're coming right in there to where now it's time for you to spread your wings and fly, and I'm pretty excited about it.
Well, thank you. That was great. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, you know what? Hey, enough talk. I want to hear you sing. Come on now. The proof's in the pudding.
Always told me you'll stay out of trouble, baby. Don't go doing nothing, gonna drive your poor mama crazy. Well, don't be acting a fool and telling lies. Well, stay away from that bad boy with the devil in their eyes. The mama didn't know how the devil could look in jeans and liquor, and mama never saw that new tattoo with my name and red letters. There's a whole heap of trouble I keep on getting into, and the trouble is you. Said the good Lord made you pure and sweet and humble. If he wanted you from the bottom, he made you the queen of the
Wow.
Thank
Wow.
you.
You know, hey, incredible vocals, but I got to say this. God, picking over there is not too bad either.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Wow, man. I'm telling you, awesome. You know, we get a
you.
lot of artists that come through here, and one of the things I love about you is just your raw, hardcore voice, man. You're,
Well, thank you.
you know, one of I think I told you this earlier. One of the people I think that you favor a lot is Shania Twain.
I'll take that as a complete compliment because I love
Absolutely.
Shania.
Well,
Huge Shania fan.
well, I mean, just when I first heard your some of your singles that you sent to us, I was sitting there going, wow, because you're all about. I mean, you've got a huge voice that comes out this little bitty person. That's incredible.